Fibromyalgia treatment success secret number 5. Know the autoimmune triggers. One of the most common questions I get is, how did I develop this autoimmune condition? Well, it's pretty much genetics and it's an environment. It's a matter of which came first, the chicken or the egg. And we all know that genetically, you may be at risk of developing certain problems or conditions. Then there are environmental factors, one of them being chemicals such as cigarette smoke. There are over 519 chemicals in cigarettes, and just a few of them, to name just a few. Tobacco-specific nitrosamines, TSNAs, are known to be some of the most potent carcinogens present in smokeless tobacco, snuff and tobacco smoke. Benzene can be found in pesticides and gasoline. It's present in high levels in cigarette smoke and accounts for half of all human exposure to this hazardous chemical. Pesticides, these are used in our lawns and gardens, and they're inhaled into our lungs, again, through cigarette smoke. So if you're a smoker, if you haven't gathered by now, you need to stop. Formaldehyde is a chemical used to preserve dead bodies, and it's responsible for some of the nose, throat, and eye irritation smokers experience when breathing in cigarette smoke. So chemicals in general can trigger an autoimmune response, like the latest chemical that hit the news, BPA. It's a very nasty chemical called bisphenol A. It's used in a lot of plastics, and BPA is extremely bad for thyroid health. It can trigger Hashimoto's or autoimmune thyroid. Rocket fuel can even be another. Yeah, you heard that right. I said rocket fuel. You can ask, how am I exposed to rocket fuel? Studies have shown that 30 to 40% of women in America have remnants of rocket fuel in their body. It gets into the groundwater and it stays there for a very long time. One of the biggest triggers for an autoimmune thyroid is iodine. When it comes to Hashimoto's autoimmune thyroid, iodine is probably the biggest trigger. Chemicals such as pesticides can trigger an autoimmune response, as can toxins in household products like DEET, and insect sprays or heavy metals in vaccines. So get checked now. Don't suffer a minute longer. Call our office at 540-442-8555.